These are the three powerful prayers that saved my life. Everybody prays, but not every prayer gets answered. A lot of people pray, but not everybody's prayer will be answered. These are the three most powerful prayers that I do, and most of the time, for me, I feel like they always get answered. I feel like for me, they cover almost every aspect of my life. And these three are something that you also can do. Why? Because I said I feel like they're that powerful. Okay, number one, it's the prayer for protection. When you pray for protection, you're praying for protection against evil. You're praying for protection of you, your family, your friends, your loved one. You're praying for protection because we live in an evil world. So there's always going to be all these threats. There's always going to be all these dangers. There's always going to be all these bad things that are coming your way. And at the end of the day, you need protection. At the end of the day, you need protection. Why? Because, like I said, there's always going to be something after you. The devil's always going to be working hard. You're going to work hard. The devil's going to work harder. And it's going to be one of those things where no matter what you do, no matter how much effort you put in, you just need a little bit of protection. Okay? You just need a little bit of protection. And you might be able to protect yourself, but you just need a little bit of protection. Some people need a lot of protection, but protection is something that I feel like everybody needs at least a little bit of. Okay? The second prayer is praying for transformation. There are a lot of people that are in situations that they hate. There are a lot of people that are in situations that they want to not be in. So when you pray for transformation, you're praying for the you that you want to be. So if you currently are sad, depressed, anxious, just going through it, there's a version of you that's not sad. There's a version of you that's not anxious. There's a version of you that's not going through it. So when you're praying for transformation, you're praying to transform into that version of yourself that is happier, that version of yourself that's calmer, that version of yourself that's less stressed. So when you pray for protection and then you pray for transformation, you're not only going to be going through that transformation, but you're going to be protected while you do, because you're going to be changing. You're going to be in new environments. You're going to be in new zones of your life because most of the time you're in your comfort zone. But when you get into that uncomfortable zone, when you go into the new territories, when you go into places that you do things that you normally don't do because you're going through that transformational process, you are going to be protected while you do. Okay. The third prayer that I use, I feel like it's one of the most powerful, is the prayer for restoration. You're going to be protected and you're going to be making a transformation, but as you go through that transformation, you're going to lose pieces of yourself. Life is going to always throw things at you, and like I said, you might have that level of protection, but not everything is going to be blocked off. Not everything is going to be held back. There's going to be those few, bad days. There's going to be those few bad times. There's going to be those few bad moments. But it's one of those things where you pray for restoration. So in that bad moment, if you lost a piece of yourself, you pray to get that back. In that bad moment, if you lost a piece of your motivation, a piece of your drive, a piece of your happiness, you pray to get that back. And like I said, these are the three most powerful prayers that I use, and they literally help me with every day of my life, because when I feel protected and when I feel like I'm currently and always going through that transformation, and I feel like if any part of me gets lost along that transformation, I can pray for restoration. It makes me feel like there's nothing that I can't do. It makes me feel like there's nothing that I can't get through. It makes me feel that if I really try hard enough, I have the protection. I can do the transformation, and I can ask for restoration. Those are the three things that I feel like every person needs to have in their life, because it makes you complete. It makes you not only feel complete, but you will be complete. Okay? So like I said, the next time you're praying, try praying for one of these three. The next time you're praying for somebody else, pray for their protection. The next time you're praying, pray for somebody else's transformation. If somebody's an alcoholic, if somebody's a drug addict, and they're trying to go through that transformation, pray for them. Okay? Pray for their restoration. If somebody lost somebody and they lost a piece of themselves, pray that they can restore that piece of themselves through other means of happiness. So not only can you pray for these three things for yourself, but you can also pray for their friends. You can pray for your loved ones. You can pray for your family. You can pray for anybody around you, or anybody that you just want to get any of these benefits. So at the end of the day, if you do these 3 prayers, not only will they benefit you positively, but they can benefit anybody else that you use the prayer on positively. Okay? So like I said, at the end of the day, you should try it.